Hey everybody, so today we're going to be checking out Fable 4. It's a turn-based RPG game that has a single developer. I think his name's Jason Lang or something like that. And he's been building this game over a long period of time. This is the 4th iteration. This is actually the first one that I've ever played, but I've really enjoyed it, so let's take a look. Basically, you can start off by picking your class, and all of the races will have different stats that are going to be relative to what kind of class you're picking. So for instance, a human will be fine with any class because it has very standard stats. Has no positives or negatives. An ogre is bigger size. They can't move across tiles diagonally. Again, it's a turn-based game, so you want to make sure that you're able to move back and forth pretty easily if you want to escape. But ogres are a little bit more tanky, so they don't need to worry about that as much. So we'll just go with a human warrior. It's the initial build that they want you to take, and we'll go ahead and get started with a standard game. Now, you'll see here in the character menu, a human warrior, you can see all of the skills that you'll have available. You already have a point in strength, which means you're probably going to want to go towards a strength type build. So power strike, pretty good, especially when enemies start to crowd you, you can knock them back. More hit points, always good. Healing is pretty easy. There's little mushrooms on the map that you can pick up for different things, such as HP, mana, speed, blink, a couple of other things, and you'll be able to move around. But shield block will eventually be good. Block chance is just great because it actually stops any projectile. It doesn't reduce damage, it just stops the projectile altogether. Shields up, as you can see, counterattack. Recovery. But yeah, I actually have not played this class very many times, so this is going to be pretty new for me as well. I've always kind of geared towards other classes like Ranger and Mage and some of the Barbarian type classes where you're a lot more powerful than a warrior in certain ways. But this will be a nice mixed class where you can go defense and offense and have a pretty solid base. It's supposed to be the easiest from what I understand. So right now we just have power strike, so we'll be able to knock enemies back. So if I click that, you'll see I can't hit it unless an enemy is present. And the map will start to uncover as we move. And there we go. So I'll move back, and they're ranged, so I kind of want to kite them into a single area here where they cannot take advantage of the range. And then I'll use my ability and knocked him back. And if you knock enemies into the wall, it can stun them and it can also create extra damage. So right now when I hit him, it's going to hurt more. Lost a little bit of HP, but it's not too bad. And that's the mushrooms I was talking about. So this one you'll see is a fire shroom. If you walk into it, or if an enemy walks into it, it will damage them. But you can also destroy them by just holding Z, by just attacking them, especially if you're ranged. I'm actually not sure if you can do that melee though. Doesn't appear so. Yeah, I'll just have to tank it. And then that green mushroom will heal you. And same thing with this, I'm just going to stand here, you can press space, and then I'll hit him with our power strike. Oh, now we're getting surrounded, so I'll move up and left. Now they also take attacks of opportunity, so if I were to move up, he's going to hit me and possibly extra, I believe. Now he's up against the wall. I could have used my ability, but I'm sure I'll find a healing potion or something before I get to the next place. And I just got my first item. Now, ability power is more for a mage build, so that's not really what I want, but it could help with this a little bit because that is an ability. So I'll put them on for now and replace it as soon as possible. Okay, we have another enemy. He saw me, and hopefully I can just lure him by himself. Pause here, and hit him with the power strike, move down, and he's dead. And yeah, this type of character you have to really worry about healing a lot. So I'm really looking for a green mushroom again. I thought he was 2 tiles away initially, so I should have hit him initially, but it's okay. Alright, and you'll see over here, you can actually use keyboard shortcuts to find anything that you've already uncovered on the map. And there's floors, so you'll see the upper dungeon, the lower dungeon. I can also use my mouse to traverse the map, but you want to be careful with that because you never know what you'll run into. Yeah, so I think I'll have to end up being a tank, and it looks like we have a potion of energy. Again, not extremely useful for me, but you'll see the SP. SP allows me to move multiple tiles within one turn without taking my turn up. So if I hold shift, I can walk like that, and now that all of the enemies did not get a turn, but I still moved that distance. So those are really nice to have. Especially as a ranger or a mage. You also notice tiles like this. So anybody standing on this attack against you will be critical. And there's a lot of different terrain that has that effect. Here's my downstairs, so when I'm ready to finish this floor, I want to go down there. However, in this game, I think your best bet is to clear every single map. You want to make sure that you're getting as much or as many levels as you can, as much gear as you can, because it gets extremely difficult at the end. And you'll see right now I can move diagonally. That's what the ogre would not have been able to do. He would just be able to go up, down, left, and right. Now this is a rat nest. Rats will continue to come out of there. I believe there's a max of like 3 or 4, but if I can kill it beforehand, then it will not continue to spawn, and it hasn't noticed me yet, so I can be very cautious. But there's a lot of rats down here, so I can't risk it. There's another green mushroom back there. It's really early, so I definitely want to heal up. Alright, so now that I have the entire map uncovered, and what I can do is I can check for loot. I can't remember what button that is. E. So if I press E, and it'll tell me the exploration is complete, so I can just press period and it will take me down to the next level. You can also move back up, so let's say you encounter some enemies right here at the first entrance. You can move back up, gather some healing herbs or whatever you need to do, and continue moving. And again, I just want one at a time to come at me, so that's why I went in the corner there. It's a scroll teleportation, so if I ever get into a tough spot, it'll put me anywhere on the map. Blink is very similar, but it would only put you somewhere in the visible position. There is a hunger mechanic as well. You'll see I have this food. It's somewhat rare, but you'll definitely pick some up on the map. I'm just going to guide all of them through here and let them kill themselves. Got some gloves, that's actually going to help a lot, so we'll put those on. 2 encumbrance, but 1 protection. A protection is basically like 1 less damage per attack you take. And then we're ready to level up. And each level up, it'll alternate between attribute and talent points, so and some talent points require a certain level of an attribute in order to acquire, so you want to make sure that you're leveling up what you need if you want something like that. Which this is a great skill, very worth having. These will continue to heal you for up to 100 turns, so as I move around, if I'm going up against a boss or something or some tough enemies, it's good to have one of those handy, so I'm not going to use it now. That's a blink shroom, so if I touch that, I can teleport to somewhere visible on the map. See? They can too. Alright. And yeah, every point of strength also gives you 8 HP, so that's why my health went up. Or I guess 7 now. No, it is 8. I'm just missing 1. See, now what I don't want to find is ranged enemies. And he can't attack me when he moves to a tile next to me, so it's best to let the enemy approach you if they are melee. Any loot you pick up also gives you experience, which helps you level up. And that's the whole map, so I'll press E, see if I missed anything. Oh yeah, I did not kill them. And sometimes you'll have like some throwables and consumables, but right now I'm stuck, so I just have to draw their attention and kind of cheese them like I've been doing. And they're ranged, so I'm just going to bring them around here. I took a lot more damage than I should have, but it's okay. Okay, continue to explore and move down. there's plenty of healing here, so let's go ahead and draw their attention. And they hurt themselves. Oh, they can come around. I did not know that. Apparently the enemies have become smarter and will cheese you as well. Okay. That's a really tough enemy for this early on. We'll let him sleep until the end of this. I don't know if I can take him right now. I'm guessing they'll give me something that can help. He's also right here. Okay, that was a little scary. Now I just got a weapon, so let's go ahead and see what that is. So you'll see right now, my weapon is 8 damage, and then in the brackets, that's telling me how much damage it would be if I have this on. Now also, you'll see it cleaves. So if there's adjacent enemies, then I get extra damage. So that's a great weapon early on. I'm going to go ahead and switch that out. And looks nice. There's some more food. And now I guess I have to kill this polar bear. Well, let's see what's down here. Same thing. If I were ranged, this would be really nice. But instead, I think my best approach will be coming from the top, because I don't want to wake them either. That way I can at least guide them around these walls. Hope it doesn't have any friends. Okay. So now we got this, which allows 2 protection and cold resistance. That was well worth the fight. And we got an ability point. So we have all of these options right now. Our power strike, if we level it up, we have 3 options. We can learn kill reset. Increases the cooldown, but increases the damage. And if we kill somebody, there's no cooldown. Okay. So you can use it in quick succession if you need to. Especially with something like this, where I have cleave, that might be good. So that'd be good if I'm getting burst, or if I'm getting run down by multiple enemies and I can get rid of one to walk away. Or I can knock somebody further away. I think we go for this since we have that broad axe. That'll be good right now. That's a lot of ranged enemies, so I'd rather take them somewhere that I can manage them. See, that's so good. I can just keep resetting it. That was amazing. Now next time I want to be careful, because maybe I should hit the first one first and then follow up with that attack, in case they have too much HP, but those ones did not. There's my door down when I'm ready to go. And let's go. I don't care how long it takes, you three are going to stand here until the damn thief shows up. That worked out well. Now most floors will have doors like these, so after you clear the map, that's going to be the last enemies and it's like advanced units that you have to kill. You don't have to, but it's ideal to. So I want their buffs to wear out. It'd also be nice if I can get them to go through these. Yeah, there we go. Potion of resistance. So this is great to hold on to for a bad sticky situation. And these are some of those throwable items that I was talking about, so I can just throw those from a 6 range. There has to be an enemy, but yeah. Yup. Damn, it didn't kill him. So I just tried this on the last time I ever played, which maybe it was like 3 months ago or so. And if you jump down there, it basically just skips you to the next environment or the next level, but we're not going to do that. I want to get geared up and let's see if I can actually beat it, because I actually have not even finished an entire run of this either. Alright, so see how when I press explore now it says partially instead of completely explored? That's because of that door down here, the glyph door that we didn't finish. So let's go check that out. And usually it's going to be a large number of enemies. So based on your class, you want to look around at what you can move to as you're moving through the fight. In my case, these two might help. I could also bring them all the way up through here, grab those, and then go towards the health, which might be the best bet if it's a little bit difficult. But I'll make sure that I open the door from a nice position so that I can work myself that way, and I can move up if I really need to. And in this case, it's my worst enemy. Two ranged things that cannot come out of the water. So I think I should rush them, actually. Let's go. Alright, so this is the swamp now, the next environment. And yeah, so I was about to say, there's the snakes that I just fought that will just pop up out of nowhere. And if you're standing in water, any electric attack is going to hurt you worse. When you level up, it'll also refill up everything except for your food. Also, I never put these on, I should have. Now, since I don't have anything else, I might as well. I also have this new sword. Wait, I haven't picked that up yet, never mind. So let's do that. This will increase my damage significantly, but it does not have the cleave. So we'd be going from 10 damage to 15 damage, and I get 15 damage because of my 2 extra strength points. But that's big. And then some extra hit points wouldn't be bad early on. Yeah, because that's a big percentage of my HP, so let's do that. And then we can start going for the other items. See me? I just wanted revenge at that point. That's so annoying. Really just have to charge them. So I got a Tome of Knowledge. This lets me get a new skill or upgrade one of my current ones with a talent point. So this will be really good as a melee person who might have people crowding around me, 10% of hits, and I can upgrade it so I can become like a really tanky evasive build along with high damage. That could be really good. This could be really good as well. It will allow me to close in on somebody if they're chasing me or if I need to close a gap. That'd be good if I were ranged. I don't think I'd get that right now. So yeah, between these two. I think it has to be this. Now I'll still probably invest most points into my built-in skills just because they really are geared towards this type of character. But I already have the 10%, and when I can, I'll start increasing points in that, and I'll be quite tanky near the end. See, I'm already dodging stuff. And I'm waiting until my food gets as low as possible, and then I'll eat. Now, if you think you're going to go into a long fight, eat way sooner. Ambush. Ambush. So this is really good as well. I always forget to use it. Yeah, basically engulfs all visible monsters in flames and does enough damage to kill a good portion of enemies, at least early on. Yeah, clicking it makes the game a lot smoother, actually. Arrow keys kind of sucks. Now, fish can't hurt me, can they? I don't have any way of ranged attacking them, though. Alright, then we have this final room. It's probably going to be more of those, one enemies, but we'll see. Not quite. Yeah, why wouldn't I? got lost. Alright. So we have everything we need, and we can go ahead and move on to the next floor. Of course, I'll ambush you, bro. Ooh, that's not good. I almost want to use this Hellfire Scroll already. And because they're in water, it doesn't do as much damage. Of course. So I'm gonna have to start using some potions here. More strength, more HP, more damage. Let's go this way. These mushrooms will breathe stuff on you. So I definitely want to get them into a safe area. Beautiful. Feeling froggy? See, I got a bow, so I can do ranged attacks as well if I want to. They're just only going to do 6 damage, but if I'm approaching somebody from a distance, it's not a bad way to start whittling them down first. Or if I get those snakes in the water, you know. I mean, there's not a bad reason, or there's not a good reason not to have one like this. Except I have no clear line, apparently. There we go. And I could do a magic staff or anything like that as well, but this is just the first ranged weapon I found. And there will be a switch probably up here that I can flip to get that. Now, that could be an interesting weapon. Less damage, but I can parry any melee attacks. And heal every time it charges. How many charges is it? 10 charges. I don't know how much it heals though. But nah, I like my extra damage right now. It's really powerful, at least early on. Easy. Alright, so the switch must be behind our glyph door over here, so let's go ahead and heal up. and see what we have to fight. I'm gonna stand on this just in case they are electric. Snakes. Come on, motherfucker. Let's go. Yeah, I have poison, but all enemies on the map are probably dead. And this will probably be a shopkeeper. Yep. So, I could increase my damage and completely ignore protection. That's really strong against bosses, and I have plenty of money to do it. That's also really good. So let's sell that. We'll buy that. And what's really great is you can also come back and go back to the shop and buy something if you need to, so it's not like you're stuck with what you have. And anything that you don't purchase, you can always see in the next merchant as well. There'll be the same guy in multiple floors. Now I'm not really going to need this, so I can sell one of these for 12. Because I do want to keep my shield, but I wouldn't mind getting that weapon. Or I could just sell this. But it does have that parry chance, but this ignores everything. So let's sell that, we'll buy that. And close out. So now we're up one more damage, and if we run into any armored opponents or anything that's nasty, it's gonna hurt pretty bad. And again, we can always come back up to him if I want to get something else that he had. But every new floor that I see him, he's going to have better items. So many ambushes. Yeah, this is a really good spot to be a ranged character, but it's okay. Power shrooms will increase your attack and ability power. I think it gives me like one or like 2 extra damage or something. And I also haven't used the speed points yet, so I'll start using that. I completely forgot about it. Best thing you can find, a new attribute point. However, it didn't give me a strength option, so I have a bow. It makes sense for me to add evasion because I also got that evasion perk. And I also get an extra speed point, so I'll definitely take dexterity. And now I can do something like this. And that was one turn, nothing else moved. And they come back after like 5 points. Yeah, 5 turns. So I can also ambush opponents by using that. And that's a new thought for me. Again, I don't play this a lot at all, but when I do, I haven't really played many melee characters. And that's something I have never seen, actually. So that must have come in the new update. So I'm waiting. Now they noticed me. That's a lot of enemies, though. So I definitely need to cheese this one. where can I go? I can go into this room. How did you know where I was? Okay, so fortitude. I can get an extra strength point, which means I would also uncover recovery, which would be a good skill. I can also increase my max hit points by double instead. Or no, just one more strength, but a strength point does give you 16. So I can either lose the one strength point or get that. I think shield block will be the best since I already have the evasion. I can just stack that up, and evasion works against both melee and projectile, so that'll just shield me more against projectile. That could be really strong. With evasion, I don't think I'll really need this as much. Yeah, let's go with this. I'm just gonna be a tank. Since I already have a really high damage weapon this early on, might as well. Okay. What was that? So another charge thing probably takes 10. And heals you 24 HP, not bad. But I'd have to attack with that. Now the range on it is only 4. The range on this is 5, so I'm going to keep the compound bow. Even though it does a little bit less damage, it's still worth it. Ooh. So that just gives me an extra strength. Now I kind of wish... never mind, I did the right thing. But now I could already get recovery, I should have just waited. Seems the wimps upstairs have failed to put a stop to your futile little quest. This will certainly be addressed in the next performance review. I think you'll find my Mighty Orcs Legions a bit more challenging. The last few who made it this far certainly did. So they're asleep, so that's good. But they're all ranged, no matter which way I go. So I think I go for the sleeping people first, right? It's a strong mage. There's 3 of them. Wow. Let's try to draw one upstairs. And we'll heal. And we'll heal. We'll head back down. And knock you out. Okay, that works. No ambush? Not even one. So this will automatically add an upgrade to whatever equipment I have. Now what's great about that is some equipment will have like special abilities like this cold resistance, so it will increase that. I could also just add 1 extra strength point, increase my damage even more, increase the protection, etc. But I think I'm going to wait. I can't believe I didn't have that on. But I think I'm going to wait until I find something that's really good. So for instance, if I were to use that right now, increase protection and cold resistance, whereas if I just have one thing on it without the skill, it just increases the protection. So I could do this, but I think I'll save it for in case I'm going into this other biome that sometimes pops up but sometimes doesn't, which is the snow biome, where that would be really helpful. This is the perfect little killing window. Taking a little bit of damage because there's 2 slots, but it's okay. Still bad range. More merchant. Kind of low on gold now, but no, don't want. Well, that could be really good since I do have some dodge chance, but I also have. Yeah, never mind. Now this might just be the thing that gets me through the entire game. I've never seen this before, but if that does what I think it does, it'd be really good. Or I could just upgrade my shield. I think I go go for this. And then I'll come back and maybe upgrade the shield. This would be really good as well, but I don't have the gold for it. So let's see what that feels like. It's not a new ability either, so I think it just means if I'm in like the water or anything, I'm not unstable. Yeah, it has to be. Or maybe the electric doesn't affect me as much. Could be a lot of things. So that might be really good. Again, I'm going for a tank build, so it kind of makes sense. Come on. You don't want to play? This is also a new biome, or a new area that I haven't seen at least. I've played a fair amount of this game. Now there's another scroll of enchantment. But yeah, or for instance this, if I'm standing on this and it's always a critical, I don't think that's going to affect me now. So I'm gonna have, again, be a lot more tanky overall. That's a lot of effective HP, especially if I'm in a bad area. Those are gonna be annoying. Potion of power. Again, not really what I need, but it does increase my attack for a little bit. Okay, I know what I need to do for that. Although there are two of them. What was up there? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just a spa. Really need more food. Wow, this is not good. can I safely go? Upstairs? No, I think I rush them. There's another nice skill book room. Keep forgetting that I do have that bow. I can just use that to whittle them down a little bit at least. Oh, this is the librarian. You can buy skills from her. And I'm not in a great spot. Don't you dare press that. How do I kill him right now? Fuck you. Jesus. Doesn't heal me. Nice. Not for me though. Okay, so what do these switches do? Okay, so there's 2 doors. Okay, cool. That too. Wow, of course. Now I wish I used those enchantment potions. This is a bit of a tough battle. God, they just keep healing. Son of a bitch. Alright. Let's hold on for just a moment. Should we use it? It only adds 1 damage. But this, yeah, it's still not that great. Maybe I just go for the strength. Yeah. It gives me HP and damage. It's at least a double upgrade. Let's see if they move away from the door at least a little bit. No, of course not. Why would ya? Bastard. So yeah, here I can buy some talents. That wouldn't be bad, so again I can either run towards them or away from them very quickly. This is a combo skill, and because I got that dexterity point, and I get 5 extra damage on a 2 cooldown. Without ending my turn. I don't know what Rage does, but I'm guessing it increases my damage, or it gives me, yeah, it probably just increases my damage and maybe some defense. I already have charge, so this would just level it up. Well, I don't have it, but I have the ability to. But that would be the same thing as lunge, right? Without the bonus damage. Although this probably just goes 1 space, whereas this goes up to 4. So yeah, I think since we're not going to go any more dex points, we take the athletics. Oh, I don't have enough money. Okay. Well, I don't take anything for now.